making a fucking noise. Love it.
Because I've just been stuck in traffic for the last 90 minutes, doing an average speed of about 14 miles. Drove me absolutely nuts. 20 minutes just sat there, traffic lights. Nobody would let you out. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking nightmare. I've got a really good idea, says the council. Let's put some major roadworks on the road going right into Bristol. Rant. But I made it.
Literally, Lindsay has just literally walked in the door. As you see, I can see that we're about 3 seconds behind, and that literally is Lindsay getting in here. Anyway, welcome to shout out number 5 of 2020. Yep, Lindsay Mumford is my. There's a plate of food behind you.
Oh,
nuts. My co-host for this evening is Lindsay Mumford, who's about to chow down on some food.
I didn't even have a chance to eat before I came out. It was just like, come home from work, sling on some decent clothes, go straight over to Bristol, and then I get stuck in traffic.
Okay, so let me know how the sound is, people.
Yes.
Right, we're gonna rock on with the first track of the evening, and that is the Sour Alien king-sized roller. Actually, just read it yourselves, people. There you go.
Did this in music, and it's the way we talk about it. Run around, stand tall, move and walk around it. Yo, run the brakes till we keep on moving when you're running out. I could do this my way. We can't keep it together, keep it on the fire.
Okay, so there are 39 of you in this evening. I'm just going to say hello to all the 39 of you that are watching right now, rather than Leaf says it's sounding sweet. Excellent, thank you very much. Leaf, I must say thank you very much for the hoodie as well, my man. This was Leaf's. Sent it to me a little while back.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think we can get the sound louder in there as well, mate, because of these mics, which is fucking excellent.
The only problem with these mics, you got to move out of the way when you eat.
Yeah.
Otherwise you'll just get covered in pickle.
Hi. Did this in music, and it's the way we talk about it.
You got
Run around, stand tall, move and walk around. Yo, run the brakes till we come again.
That was a conversation we had just prior to coming back on air.
We can't keep the beat together, keep it on the fire.
Oh yeah.
Kicking the show off nicely with a Charlie Ryan track and then a Sour Alien track. Me and the Sour Alien were chatting recently, and he said that he hates going out, PTSD, and yeah, man, it's fucking horrible. But yeah, let's get you out there, listen to this stuff, you know. Like you say, the URL may be doing a day event in London on the 5th of April, and I'd love to get the Sour Alien involved in that, even if it's just to come down to spin a couple of his tracks. Pip John says this almost sounds faithless. I agree. Matt says glad to see Lynn's made it in safely. Yes, she did. Oliver Gould says yo yo yo. Jacob DeBecky says banging drums. Sour Alien rocks. He's got loads of funk going on. Honestly, I love his work. Well, we're a bit loud. There we go, try that. I've not heard much about them. Metalheads, yeah, I did Metalheads. Yeah, I agree.
Metalheads not drum and bass. Calyx and TV is the way to go. That rolling bass line and the jungly sort of listen to it. I used to listen to this song all the time.
Jim Prendergrass says great sound in this, badass.
Nice sandwich.
Yeah. Smooth as a motherfucker, man. I don't think I could give him less than a 9 on this one. Beautiful.
Just what sort of thing. I just want to eat calm.
After that Charlie Ryan intro as well. Fucking hell. Max says Liquid Roller, clear sound 8.5. Chris has just joined us. And Jim Jenkins says big love.
Yeah, it's liquid, but it's dark.
Yeah. There's attitude to this one. Yeah, threat, good word. Yeah, Tim, I'd love to do a URL from your place, mate. Let's make that happen. Right, well, there are a lot of tracks in the thread this evening, so I'm going to skip on quite quickly. Next up, we have DNA, who always puts his tracks untitled. Okay. last track's getting absolutely beautiful scores, 9s. Leaf only gave it a 7. Leaf, Jesus Christ, man. +8 from Graham, 9.8 from Matt. This is Min. Yeah. There was no acid line in there, I agree.
That's it. That track.
Superb, absolutely superb. Probably track of the night, but that's a bit. This one's a bit chippy for me, chip tuning. Very true, very true. Yeah, lots of people like the chip tune. Again, personal choice is probably around a 7-ish for me on this one. Yes, this is all. Yes, I don't know if you can hear Lindsay at the moment, but she said this is a lot more accessible than DNA's stuff, usual stuff.
I mean, most of the time I find it quite. Yeah. It sort of reduces anxiety. Do you know what I mean? But this is alright.
Genocide just said, I can't hear Lindsay. No, she's stuffing her face full of
a sandwich.
She doesn't want to make sloppy noises like this.
I mean, is this? I suppose I've got to have it pretty close, haven't I?
Yeah.
Just have to wait for a minute while I finish my sandwich.
Yeah. Give her a minute. She's literally just stepped into the building.
Happy Chucky Bar.
And I might go down and make a coffee.
I'm alright at the moment.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no worries. Max says modern cherry. I like the 8-bit 7.5. Yeah, that's where I am on it. I like it. It's very well structured. Like you say, very much more accessible. Yeah. Yeah, 7.5's all right, I think. Right, that's your 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes this evening. It's getting better at the end. I just realised I didn't eat everything. She was sat there for ages. She was like, what the fuck's going on over there? Matt Rogers gave it an 8. It's a little bit too 8-bit for me. Oh, this is Jacob. Right, we got to do this with Jacobs because I'm sick and tired of not having the videos play. So what I got Jacob to do was just send me the video. So I'd bend the rules slightly for Jacob, seeing as though actually
lush bass sound.
Here we go. Jacob DeBecky, Space Sheep, so. Quiet. Oh fuck, ton of compression or something on that kick drum, Jacob. Oyo Troop says Alan Crawford, how's it going, my man? Jonathan Whitehall has just joined us, and Tim Jenkins is back in the building again.
Yeah, that bass, I like it.
Yeah, it sounds really
as far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Go.
Gangster.
And then into like the most standardised kick. Jacob, honestly, your stuff's nuts.
Gangster.
You've got a wonderful style. Keep it up, motherfucker.
Gangster.
Yeah, if your videos are this good with your tracks, then you can send them to me and I will bend the rules and play the motherfuckers for you, okay?
Gangster.
Jacob gives a shit about his art, like a lot.
Gangster.
Oh, Jacob, dark, you dark bastard.
Gangster.
Man, this is the second track, right?
Gangster.
Third track. Fucking hell.
Gangster.
Fourth track, if you include Aaron Courts, evening all. Elvira's in the building. How's it going, my love? Atari Uma gives it a 9.5, and I'm beginning to agree with Atari on that.
Gangster.
10 for the video as well.
What's really funny is the fucking bank job away in Seacon, because I'm in the middle of the fucking weeds.
Suzanne Joyce says, and Dave has just joined the party. How's it going, Dave?
I know I'm resting, but I'm resting.
Genocide says love the gorgasm, and Rob says nice track. Yeah, Jacob rocks.
My usual, 0, nothing.
Back in the building?
Back in the building.
Back in the building.
I'll be on the sweet course next. Hello, Pusscat.
Yeah, see, the problem with this is it's a great speech, and it's the problem I struggle with most of my samples. It goes on for fucking forever. Loads of laughing in between it, and it's really, really hard to pick it all out. Bravery for using the whole sample, Jacob. But I think it spoils it.
I wouldn't use it all. I'd have picked out just a couple of phrases and then manipulated so they stand out in the mix more.
Yeah.
Just so people know that it's from that.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's enough.
Just, you're just funny. It's just funny. It's funny, the way you tell the story every day.
I love the way you pulled it down just as you said that, though.
Yeah.
You got it all wrong.
Oh, he's a big boy. He knows what he's saying.
You should have really backed it off now, Jacob. No kick drum, nothing.
You're funny.
I feel like Captain Scarlet.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
SIG.
I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you.
But it means we can ramp it in the studio. There's no doubling the mics.
Yep. Yeah, you're telling me we're getting professional?
Yeah, we are. Genocide said it's getting a bit busy now. I liked it earlier. Yeah, I'm downgrading a little bit now, Jacob. Oh my lord, Jacob, you dark fucker. I'm surprised this video is going to stay up very, very long. Mind you, I did the same thing in a couple of videos a wee while back, so I can't say anything. Yeah, he's up on the samples, mate. Amy Buffum! Amy!
Wonder about yourself that heavy. You may fold under questioning.
Or you just under it for food.
That's enough, mate.
Dave says, weird but awesome clip. Yeah, that's Jacob. And like I say, I'm getting bored of not being able to show Jacob's art because he cares about what he does a lot.
You're funny. We understand.
Jason says something. The sample is not the song. It seems kind of aimless. Oh, right, okay. I think because of the length of the sound. Yeah, there's a few issues going on here. I'm downgrading again. It's a 7. It started out really, really big and didn't quite deliver at the end. Video was a little bit graphic, Jacob. Video was a little bit graphic. Don Bombosex joined the party. Anyway, yeah, great idea for a track. Liked it at the beginning a lot.
But a bit busy.
Yeah, but got really crazy towards the middle and the end. So yeah.
You know, as good as those long speeches are, and as iconic as they are, you just can't use them all.
No.
It ends up filling the track up, and to be honest, you get a bit bored with it because you can't quite hear it. Yeah. And you got the music, because you can't quite hear the music, you can't quite hear the sample, and after a while, your attention begins to drift.
Yeah, I totally 100% agree. Anyway, good basis for a track there, Jacob. If you kind of like, stretch it out a bit more, I reckon you got a really nice track there.
I don't know how possible it is, but I would tend to pick some of the really short, iconic phrases from that speech.
Funny how?
Yeah, exactly.
Funny.
That would have been enough almost.
Yeah.
But cut out all the crap background noise, bring it right forward in the mix, and do that bit where you pause, do a bit of sample, and then go back into the music again. Lots and lots of staccato stuff. It would work a little bit neater. But what do I know?
Yeah. Okay, Jason Doyle said, this is a 6 for me, would have been higher, slightly better execution and maybe less actual executions in the video. Yes, I agree, Jacob. There, shock for the shock's sake is, I understand where you were going with that, I really do. And if so, there are 3 co-hosts this evening, obviously. Pudge wants in. This is Leaf and Johnny T.
Well, this is bringing a smile to my face.
It's exactly what these two do. Someone give me some feedback on the sound, please. Daniel Keller says, whoop whoop in the building, listening with Dave and Elvira. Whoop, whoop. Don't forget to take pictures of yourself watching the URL and send it to me. I missed last week because I caught coronavirus off of a Canadian in a hotel. Sounds wrong, doesn't it? And then went to Amsterdam. Sounds great. Thank you very much, Miles.
Nice.
Which is a bit unexpected.
Yeah, but I liked it because I was just beginning to get a little bit bored with it, and then suddenly it came back in, nice and different.
I kind of agree with it. I might have dropped out more elements and put that in. It's got Leaf's chug.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Bloody old cat.
I've been away so much that literally she hasn't left my side since I got back. Yeah. Tori Upsip says sound is good, excellent. Justin says nice breakdown. Tarima gives it a 10. You smell like a pubic hair, says Amy. Thank you very much, Amy. The left field stabs get a 10 from me. I feel the left field stabs are a bit unnecessary. Listening to the rest of the track, I'm loving the rest of the track. It's a solid 8. Kick can be a bit bigger. Yeah, see, Matt says the same thing. 8 so far. Loving the acid line.
Yeah.
Is it even? Oh, Leaf, did you pick up a TD3? You cheeky little bugger. Honestly, his fucking production skills are going to go through the roof. It sounds really authentic, doesn't it? I reckon that's a TD. But I will. Jason says this synth is nasty. Nasty in a good way.
Yeah.
Yes, Daniel Callis has sent us a photo. We've got one photo already. Come on. We're like 20 minutes into the show. One photo. We need more.
This is the sort of track that when you think you're losing people, they're getting a little bit bored.
Yeah,
you play something like this, and everyone starts dancing like silly idiots.
It's a nice intro to a crazy track as well.
Yeah.
It fits really well with what Leaf does. I like it. Solid 8 from me, Leaf. Yeah, and Johnny T. Good work, fellas. Did you want to stick a mark on that?
That's an 8.
That's an 8.
Yeah. It would be higher if it was more my taste. It's the only reason I'm marking down, really, because it's not really the sort of music I like to listen to. It's a little bit too...
Yeah. The Leaf chug. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, you are now
Danish time.
Danish time. You're now listening to Mark Arber for the URL.
This is a different track. It sounds like it could be mixed straight
to a Leaf track, I agree. Owen Offset in the building. How's it going, my man? Balzar says hello too. Kerry Hunter's in the building. Oh, Kerry, I truly hope we get to LA. But it really does look like they're going to cancel all flights and I'm not actually even going to make it over to LA. But I'll keep you all informed on that. Yeah, this is very similar to Leaf and could possibly get like an 8 as well. It's a bit muddy. It's a bit muddy. That kick is a touch muddy. Matt Rogers, I believe, of the last track says 8.5, but more transients, crispy is needed on the drums. Agreed. Same sort of thing with this one. They kind of all fuzz together. Agreed. Wonky, says Pip Johns. I really like what you got going on. I'm going to say the most standard things here. I need to see a bigger kick drum on it and a little bit less muddy. Other than that, maybe some high, or mixing. I think more than mastering. But you got a nice bass for a track there. I don't think I want to put a number on it because it's probably going to hit like 6.5, and that's like a real, that's not very fair. Pip says, check the master on the saturator. Daniel says, whoop, flop, flop. Yeah, agreed. Kick so far in the background. So far in the background. Yeah. It just needs a little bit of a mixer. What are you using as a mixer, fella? He's got the Electron Digitact, Core ESX, and a Volca Nubass. It's not called the new bass, it's called a Nubass. Atom Towel commented on something. Atom Towel, don't comment on something. Take a picture of yourself watching the URL and send it our way. I will do the very same in a minute. Yeah, I like the idea, but like I say, it's like 7-ish, 6.5, 7-ish.
Yeah,
The idea's there, but EQ, bigger kick, and then I think you've got something.
And it lacks some top end as well.
Yeah,
But
I like the idea.
it's a nice stomp.
Yeah, it is a nice stomp. You've got good stomp going on there. But yeah, oh no, we have an Ollie Linear track coming up. I believe we may have played this one before, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, it's only a 2-minute long track as well. Expect big things, people. That's fucking ruined, isn't it? Apparently this is Mark Neenan's label, Filthy Infatuated. Oliver Linear. Well, you can read, people.
Don't make assumptions.
Word up. A very classic techno shuffle.
Yeah.
Why did you ruin it with a donkey, fella?
I don't know, the donk is quite a nice counterpart. I don't like donk all the time, but having a really good techno shuffle and then donk.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It makes you smile.
It does, yeah, I agree with that.
And it's very Ollie Linear.
It is very. Well, he's falling in love with the donk at the moment, and he's just like donk. Wah! Ooh, just landed in Donksville. Man, I was mixing donk when some of you were wearing fucking nappies. Honestly, it was a dirty fucking word. Hard House came up and disappeared in like a year, 3 years. It was ridiculous. Massive, and then suddenly it was a dirty word. Anyway. Matt Rogers says a donkey's awesome. Amy Buffett says I like donkeys, don't we all?
I prefer zonkies. Half zebra, half donkey. It looks so cool. I do love the techno shuffle though.
I've got some really, really old Ollie Linear stuff actually. I might put it into the URL for a laugh. Actually, I might submit it into the Boobastic Boys for an even bigger laugh. Anyway, and this is very reminiscent of all that old stuff. Oliver, mate, 909 on this one, mate. Donk's a bit annoying, but like Lindsay said, it adds what it needs to.
The thing about donk these days is it sounds so Russian. Russian hard bass has got that donk in it all the time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So whenever I hear donk now, all I can see is gopniks.
Gopniks?
Gopniks.
Gopniks.
That's the sort of Russian word for chav, basically.
Oh, right,
but, you know,
okay.
as in fluffy hats and Adidas stuff.
Yeah, or Kappa, or, Yeah, no, I totally understand. Yeah, good choice, Oliver. Good song, lovely remix. Yeah.
What have I done with me back? I remember.
Pip Johns gives it a minus 10. Amy Buffum says so very, very old. Thank you, Amy. I am so very, very old. You're quite right. This is Max Neuretic. Max.
I didn't get a chance to actually give a number on that one, so I'm giving it an 8.5.
Yeah, 909 for me on that one.
Yeah.
Donk was annoying as fuck, but you know. Right, this is probably all done on an E2, so cue my hatred. What happened, Max? Oh, that was me. Sorry, mate. I thought you went down in the volume. Let's just get you back up a little. Don't like that volume control. Let's go over. That should be enough. Right, yeah, this is probably all done on an E2. I hate E2s, they suck balls. Join me on the 1st of April when I talk about all things groove boxes because the Clang turns 3 on the 1st of April. Wow. Yeah, crazy, eh? This is an E2, it's a pile of shite. Fight me, Max, fight me, it's a pile of shite. However, you will hear all my gripes about the 707 and the 101 and the E2 and anything else groove boxy, really. There's a lot of groove boxes out there at the moment. Anyway, listen to Max. Genocide, I want a Kappa tracksuit, so if you see any going, please let me know. Matt Rogers says, I knew this track was Max. He's got a very distinctive sound, it's a very good sound. Do you like the Psytrance sound? Yeah, this is right up Lindsay's street, so.
Well, Psytrance of certain types is right up my street.
This is true. Amy Buffum, don't worry, that posting's coming.
Well, this is on the milder side of what I like.
Yeah,
but I still like it. and it hasn't got just endless squirty flip-flops in it.
No, he's
you know
very
what I mean? It's
like the sounds.
nice.
The sounds that he's getting out of the E2. Fair fucking play to them. The fact that it is all done on the E2. Like, hats off to you, my man.
This has got a nice roll to it.
Imagine what you could do with a really nice piece of kit. Get a 909, buddy. Seriously, get a 909. The noises in there are right up your street. Pair it up with the E2, you'd be unfucking stoppable.
You managed to melt your mic back.
Not, yeah.
It's gonna happen, isn't it?
Amy nearly got herpes on them the other week. Very, very good, Max. Very, very good. Apparently, Amy just came on everyone. Yeah, it does just get better and better.
It's got a dark feel to it.
Like, my prejudice against the E2 is keeping your score low. Is Max even in the building tonight? We're slating him. Is he even in the building? Yeah, this is really good, Max. This is really fucking good. Right, that's your 3 minutes, officially.
Don't turn it off!
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's getting loads of angry faces.
It's got a real right.
Yeah. Graham Lee, nice collection of sounds and building. It's lovely. Amy Buffin says, I like this. 1 million cats. All cats all round. Cats for all. Yes, I agree. We did have a cat, but she buggered off. Yeah, Max, very, very well done, mate.
Yeah.
Track of the night so far.
It is for me. It's a
So far,
9.5
track of the night, mate. Simply because you've made it on an absolute rock box piece of shit equipment, and you've, absolutely rocked it. So well fucking done, mate.
Absolutely loved it.
Yeah, you deserve all the praise in the world, there, fella.
Absolutely.
Okay, this is an 11-minute track from what is essentially a noise artist, so this should be funny as fuck. Right, Serge, what have you said? Sergio, what have you said about this one? You said nothing about. Oh wait. Right, it's an 11-minute track. I am going to knock you on. Went all quiet for no reason. Sounds like the compression pulled the hell out of that. I'm just going to go back and have a look. Okay.
Yes, the moment the kick drum is in,
everything comes down and
compresses everything else down with it. Same problem I have on my
I have this problem. I had this problem a lot with the Electro until I separated it out and made it all clean. Daniel Baphomet says lovely, and rightly so. I believe that's for the last track.
But this is nice.
Oh yeah, it's nice. It's not what I expected.
Party stuff.
Yes.
You know what I mean? This is like
I expected way more noise, I will say. Can we all hear Lindsay Mumford, peoples? Can we all hear Lindsay Mumford?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that Lindsay Mumford's microphone is in the right place.
Absolutely. I say important things, you don't want to miss that.
Sergio says it was live. Yeah, Sergio, all my stuff's live as well, man. And I've literally pull all your levels down so that they are not in the red. Put the distortion on them, but bring it out of the red. Take everything out of the red so that nothing's fighting with each other. Then you can add distortion into it, but at a harmonic rate that's not going to fuck your noise. Does that make sense? Have I made sense? Did I give the producer advice? Lindsay up a bit, yeah. I thought so.
Yeah, the problem is if I put the microphone too close to my mouth, I'm going to set fire to it.
That's fine. I'm just going to...
Or cover it in Danish.
Up you a bit, that's fine. Like I say, people, if you notice problems with the show, please, for the love of God, let me know within seconds.
Yeah, it's a dreamy, atmospheric, trippy track. You know, it's... this would be great to listen to at an after party.
Yep.
I would just drift away.
Like I say, it is live. It's on an ESX, I believe, and Michael Corgan, a few other bits and pieces, some guitar pedals and stuff. What do you go? Gargantula, I believe it is, live. Anyway,
I can't actually see it in the eyes.
Mine are getting that way. Clarity is one thing. Clarity. At the moment, your stuff's sounding really muddy, but that's because you're using pedals and bits and pieces. It's really, really difficult to get a clean sound out of that. What you've got, I like. It's a touch muddy. What number did you give it?
I haven't yet, but
can you? So that I've got a jumping board. Gargantula?
no. Gagulfa. Well, assuming that's an L and not an I.
Yeah.
Ah, dear, it comes to a score in the end.
Someone saying good job, good noises, sounds good.
No, it's lush.
Yeah, it's lush.
And I think that's the right word for it. It's a lush sound.
I would like to hear it a bit more. Matt says with mastering I think mix more master here. But yeah, I like it. 7.5. Go on.
7.5.
Excelente.
Yeah, I'm going to back you up on that.
Okay, this is Pip. This is Pip because the motherfucker was like, I'm going to be at work. You must put this in for me. So this is Pip Jones, who will be in the studio on the 17th, I believe, and then the week after we've got Jimmy Scavenger and
Quiet.
I can't remember. VK Collins, which I'm looking forward to because
The Veek's coming on the
yeah,
URL.
Veek's coming on the URL. It's been a while. Terrence with the last track says nicely drifting.
Yeah.
Amy says it's making my head hurt. This is quiet. Oh, well, it's not quiet there. It's not quiet here. It's rambling over there. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if this is Pip recorded some of the beast when we were here trying to set up all three MX1s. Yeah, dissecting the beast. Yeah, it is.
Oh, I like that bit.
Yeah.
It's got attitude.
Yeah, Pip, you've done well. So apparently this is some of the stems that Pip recorded whilst he was here the other week. He did give me the stems, but fuck knows where they are. Sergio says, thanks Mark and Lindsay, no problem. Pip, I'd like to hear a bigger kick, but I don't think that's what you're after. We're not missing any frequencies though, are we? It's a very dry kick.
It is a dry kick. Got some nice industrial sounds in there as well.
Yeah, don't mind. Max says, side vibes were missing something. Still nice 8 though.
I know what you mean by missing something, but when it got into that really crunchy bit with attitude, it wasn't. It was just as minimal, but it suddenly had
Bite.
Yeah, bite. Sharp, teethy bite.
Right, well you might just about get to the end of the break, maybe. But I'm liking it so far. Amy Buffett says it's missing pepperoni. And you're a very dry kick. Skipped after the break, says Pep. I'm sure you want the break. I wonder which one of my 303s that is. Apparently my mum's a dry kick. Gravely says, my bending 5s, thank you very much. Not quite hitting the spot exactly, sure, on this one. Yeah. That's what everybody's saying, you're almost there, Pep. Oh, motherfucker!
Where was that earlier on?
Yeah, right! You're like a 9 now! That's my acid line, bitches! Hey, how fast? 160 BPM. Yeah, that's about
It's a good speed.
Justin says, not for me on this one, just noisy, sorry. I think that was what Pip was going for though,
yeah.
if I'm honest.
And look at the face.
Yeah. Slammed it in with that acid line, Pip. Absolutely.
If I have one criticism of it,
Go.
it's an awful lot of staccato stuff.
Yes.
I'd like to hear something rolling in the background, tie it all together.
Yeah. Yeah, it only sounds like you've got like 3 or some lines going on there. And also, it sounds like you got the same bit looped over and over. Like, cut it, glitch it.
I'd like to hear something going boom, 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 boom with the background, just to sort of, I don't know, fill out that bottom end.
Terry says, nice bass line, it's mine. Speaking of, let's mark Pip's track first. Go on then.
Oh, it started off as a 6.5, and it grew and grew and grew, and then at the end, it sort of, it was pushing an 8.5. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna say anything else.
It would be a 9 if there was a bit of a rolling bass line that just sort of filled the bottom end and actually gave all those staccato bits some form of foundation. They were really sort of jumping around like crazy, and yeah.
What
you know
Lindsay
what I'm saying?
said, 110% what Lindsay said. Anyway,
spitting all over myself here.
Seeing as though Terry has just popped up on the thread. Next shout out, we are running the competition for getting released. So anything submitted to the next thread will be up for release on Boomtick Records. Is that an ominous knock at the door? Don't like ominous knocks at the door.
No.
Anyway, so yeah, Terry Oxby at Boomtick Records and the URL. The next one will be a special shout out. I shall be picking all the tracks that go forward, so bear that in mind. People, if you've got a track that you are pretty proud of at the moment, stick it in there. Anyway, next up. Oh, it's my nephew. Coming to do his homework. The Odious Foosh. Theodious Foosh. 6-minute long fucking track, man.
It's really annoying, right? I can see things in the distance and I can see things with my glasses close up, but that screen is just the wrong distance away.
This is time 31. Liking it. Gonna have to skip you on. 6 minutes. I think it was 16 minutes. Not at all.
It's got a... What's the word?
Aaron Court says it's the Techno Police. Yeah, quite possibly. Turn it down!
That bass line is very late 90s jungle bass line.
Yeah.
And the beat is quite breakbeat.
Almost hip-hop.
Almost hip-hop, yeah. It's
Not a bad thing.
That's my point, is it's a strange mix of influences.
I'm just going to knock it
And
on.
strange
6 minutes.
could be good.
Yeah, strange can be good. I'm loving the tracks tonight. Absolutely. Martin Murphy says, hi, Mark! And Pip says, thanks, Mark, for being ripped apart. No problem. We didn't rip you apart, fella. In fact, we thought your track was good, but we
dissect you gently.
It needed a little bit more oomph and a little bit more diversity on the acid line. You must have something in there. You're recording for about 10 minutes, mate. Atoriuma says needs a wonk.
Is that like a donk but more gentle?
I believe so. Who says something? Somebody says something. Graham Lee says dub feel. Yes, it is dub feel. Oh, okay, Terry. Yeah, apparently we're going to run the competition over 2 shout-outs. Okay, so ending that show, we'll probably be over in Berlin for Super Booth. That might be interesting. Dean Daughter says, meet Beat Manifesto called They Like This. Beautiful, it's really well put together. It's funky, it's got good drive. I agree with all the sounds so far. Don't really like pads, but that one's working really well. David Johnson, give it a 7. Jason says, snare sounds great, good balance of body and smack. I agree.
Yeah.
Sounds like the Stanton Warriors or the Pub DJs or the Freestylers. It's really, really good. I really like it.
I agree with you about freestylers.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a lot of freestylers tracks. They've got this feel.
Like commercial but underground.
Yeah.
With like an Oreo too. I like it. I'm going to knock it on again, 6-minute track.
There is such a thing as rhythm.
I'm going to give you a solid 808 on it.
There is such a thing as rhythm.
I'm going to get some songs made. 808, 909, and the turd.
It's a little
There is
bit
such a thing as rhythm.
dated sound.
But I think
That would be my own. Yeah, this is it. And it's so... If I said it's dated, is that a compliment or a criticism? It's just a comment.
He's hit the nail right on the head for that era, that style.
Yeah.
You know, I like it. You like it an 808 or 909?
808.
There is such a thing as rhythm.
Yeah, I'd comfortably listen to this. This is really good. Theodius Fouche.
It's
Good.
technically good.
Yes, technically very, very good. So that was that.
I would only it's a 7.8. Simply because it wasn't quite my thing. It sounded a little bit dated, but it was bang on for what it was trying to do.
Yeah.
So I'm only marking it down because of personal taste, I think.
Yeah, you're more into psy and techno.
I like things a bit more frantic and dark. That was a little bit light and nice for me.
Yeah, somebody said that of a tune I made the other day. Actually.
Too nice.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I agree with you. It's getting comfortable 8s all round. Jacob says plump DJ's finger licking good.
Yeah.
Terry Oxby says loving the track, gives it a 9. I'll go for an 8. Laura says shoulders jumping up, trying to sit still because I'm doing art with scissors. Laura, you be careful, honey.
Ooh! Careful now.
Yeah.
Why is it all fuzzy?
Internet is so bad here. We're putting like 1, 2, 3, a few devices there. Now you're talking about dated.
Oh no! This is the thing. This is like that's 2 tracks. Twice we've had 2 tracks in a row that actually have that same feel.
Yeah,
that you mix into the same set.
Yeah. Again, this honestly sounds like something
Mid 90s.
Yeah.
If not slightly earlier than that.
Yeah. Who the hell's Armando? We were talking to Armando the other day. He's got an RD8, the 808 clone from Behringer.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have no fucking clue how that machine commands $3,000 off of people. It sounds so donkey, and you can hear the sounds all over this. You know, those classic 808 sounds all over this. Like to me, it just sounds like NWA's album. You know, and to me, the production on that is not brilliant. But you can just hear the 808 or the 909, whatever he's used all over it. Anyway, Graham Lee says early 90s rave feel. Very early 90s rave feel. If that's what if that's where you're going, then on the nail, right on the head. But it's like, 6.5ish for me. I definitely.
It's exactly the same. It's a 7.8 for me because I've got no criticism of it.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact that it fits into that same. Oh, this reminds me of something I heard many years ago.
Yeah.
Which, to be perfectly honest, at the time,
Was
I was
great.
thinking, oh yeah, this is so dark. This is great. This is great. And the older I get, the darker I become.
Yeah.
And the faster.
Yeah.
And
it's unfair for us to mark this because this is a very good track, and if it's evoking those emotions in us, it means it's doing its job nicely.
Yes,
but
it is.
we're marking it down because
Yeah.
we don't like it that much.
And I'm old and jaded.
Yeah. So anyway,
bitter and twisted and cynical and
all those things.
As I said, when I was listening to stuff like that in the early 90s, I was absolutely loving it because it was so dark compared to everything else that was out that was chart worthy.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm so underground. Listen to this stuff. It's so threatening. It's so dark. And now you listen to what we listen to and you think, Jesus Christ, what's it going to be next? Death metal, doom metal.
Okay, so somebody's put in like a YouTube link. Let's just do that. Oh, okay. Acid Works, Jers EP.
I like his logo.
Yeah.
It's really simple and very effective.
Let's just show the people at home. There we go. Very cleanly produced techno. Very cleanly produced techno. Oh, Jacob DeBecky put summed up the last track really well. It says Dark Silk. I like it.
Yeah. Nice use of words.
Very nice use of words. Well, we are coming up to halfway through the show, and I am more than impressed with the fact that we've still got 60 odd people watching. If you are inclined to share, like and share, now is the time to do it, as we're entering in the second hour of the show, and usually people drift off about this time. So if if you like what we do, please like and share.
Tell everyone. Is that a charger there?
Lovely. Again, it sounds really dated. Sort of that style of massive back then.
I don't know. It's got those almost vocal bass sounds are very now. This is the sort of also I describe it as minimalist dark techno. I know it's very popular.
Oh, 2020 Make a Wish.
Yeah.
Where's my phone charger?
Birmingham crew would love this sort of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it's lovely techno. It just it just sounds a touch dated for me. Like,
I don't know about dating. It just sounds a touch minimal for me.
Okay, I'll run with that.
You know, I like my stuff busy. I like my stuff fast. And
sounds very much like the stuff Owen Offset does, and Paul Hellier, and Genocide says lovely wobbly track. Yancy says sharing is caring. Abso-fucking-lutely, my friend. Dave says someone is so brave, let's rave together. Toriuma 8.5 can bounce to this. Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. It's really nice. Like it says, touch minimal.
I wouldn't be walking away from the rig when this was playing.
No.
Do you know what I mean? I'd have
But
my eyes
if I could hear
closed.
something at the higher BPM over there, I might have a look.
I know there wouldn't be any bite about it.
Yeah. Should we find a good?
Yeah.
Again, it sounds very much like Glitch Festival that we went to, you know? I mean, it's nice, but it's just shuffle. So there's only so long you can fucking shuffle. Jacob says slow burner. A lot of the techno these days is like this, you know?
Smouldering.
Yeah, smouldering. People have said to me that I should slow down as well. Honestly, I've tried.
I've tried, he says. I've tried.
I have. It's not easy.
It's not.
Church. It's a solid 8.
Yeah.
Jim Bergeras says something about the timing, not straight 16 loop, which is good. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I was just about to say that the timing's deliberately offset, which I have heard tracks where actually it just fucks with my head, but because that was relatively short, in the sense that the beat came back, I could have carried on dancing basically.
It's nice stuff. Again, like you say, a little bit minimal. Shuffle. Yeah. Is it shuffle? Do we use the word shuffle? Smouldering techno, yeah. I mean, it's nice, but like, not all fucking knife, for fuck's sake. Again, solid track. Oh, hello, fuck me, your life. Hold on, let's just... Boing, boing, boing. You're doing alright over there, actually. Just goes to show that some tracks, are mastered to a degree, because some of them are just fucking rockingly loud, some are not. Anyway, this is Doomed. I'll show you who it is. Jacob DeBecky says, yes, my gardener, never slow down. Okay, I'll try. Okay, we are. This is the 15th track, or something like that. Anyway, let me hold on.
There once was a time when I really hated that musical kick sound.
Really?
Yeah. And I've just heard it so much now that it makes me smile. I still don't particularly like it, but it makes me smile now.
Oh, we've got some good tracks coming up, people. There's about 10 tracks left-ish.
I'm a fan of dead kicks. No musical part at all, just do.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like musical kicks.
Really?
There's a lot of music out there where the bass
face with a basket.
Yeah.
And if you like that, you like it.
Actually, dong, 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 dong.
Justin says, no bouncy ball, open it up a bit now, not a fan at all of the sound.
It made me smile, now I'm a bit tired of it.
Yes. Dean says, frequency wizard up in here. Yeah, absolutely, that kick was massive. You know, it just came in and fucking knocked us all in the face. See, there's tune underneath that kick. But you gotta go digging. Everybody's saying, is this Miles the Wolf? This is not Miles the Wolf, this is Doomed. And this, in reality, this person is... Oh, Balzor Bakar. He should be in the building, I've seen his name. Victoria Uma gives it a wonky 7.5. Sounds a bit like Rotterdam Terminator sauce. Poing, yeah, absolutely. It's an 8. It's probably slightly under an 8 for me.
It's
a little bit annoying.
It's too much resonance, musical resonance on the kick. But it's personal taste. I know there's people out there who absolutely love this.
You're correct. The Jimmy Scavenger is watching. You got mentioned just now, Jim. Aaron Court says, swirly synth needs more presence. Kick is not quite right in the mix. Less is more sometimes. Yeah, this is nice. But it's just an Amen. It's just an Amen. You know, stick an Amen over everything and everybody loves it. Honestly, I've just loaded up Danny McFarlane's. This is nicer.
I would say it's more of just a very slight variation on a standard drum and bass beat. Butt cheeks, that one, you know?
Butt cheeks. Cheeks, love it. I've never heard that before.
Never?
No.
Butt cheeks.
That's brilliant. Miles says, I'd like the kick even though I'd pitch it down a bit. Yeah, you know it. It's a bit in your face. Anyway, we like what you did with that, but it just...
It grew on me. The moment you got the drum and bass beat in at the end, it really grew on me. I would have liked to have heard that come in a bit earlier. Because then it would have appealed to me a bit more.
Dairy farm. We only use organic feed that they produce, quality organic milk.
At least this is a proper Somerset advert, isn't it?
Aye, for something in the West Country. We are in the West Country.
Proper cattle feed, that be.
They lay a lovely yolk.
The key to our beef cattle is looking after their welfare, keeping them happy.
At McDonald's, we're proud to take quality ingredients from over 23,000 farmers from across the UK.
It's a regional McDonald's advert. Targeted.
Yeah, no shit. And I was kind of hoping we were going to be sponsoring some sort of small business.
Yeah, local farmers. You know what I mean?
Fucking Donald's. Protection. Chris Jones. Oh, motherfucker, you badass. With 9 straight off the bat.
Well,
impress me some more. Yeah.
That sub, and that.
Oh, little different. Bit early. Oh, mate! Oh! Jesus!
Imagine how the club sounds.
Only a 3-minute track as well. You're bashing us over the head at the moment, mate. I'm liking this. Might be tracking the night. See where you're going with it.
All the music at once.
Oh yeah, have it. Oh yes. Chris, did I put you in the chat for this thing on the 5th of April? If I didn't, please let me know and I will. Yeah, all the music. Have all the music.
Yeah.
Have it all at once.
One track, complete set, compressed.
Literally, I love it.
I know why, I know what it is, but it just feels to me like using all the tricks, one after the other,
as quickly as you
possibly can. It's like each one of those sections could have been a complete track.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I just begin to get into one particular sound and now it's gone.
The kids love it. Yeah, mate, this is going to go down. Tracking and I, but for very different reasons, mate. Exactly for the reasons Lindsay said, in fact, actually. All the music, all at once, fucking have it. Don't fucking mess about.
Yeah, open your your mouth and we'll shovel it in.
Yeah, 11 out of 10 cats. Track of the night. Jesus the fuck. Jesus the fuck. Come and write a song in my studio, please. Banging.
Mental.
Press. Protension.
Imagine how the club sounds.
Yes!
Absolute floor filler.
Yeah, absolute floor filler.
Yeah.
You'd have me fucking coming up and kissing your bald head at this one.
I wouldn't be dancing to it, but I know it would be a floor filler.
Yeah, screaming at the DJ. Chris. Just amazing, my friend. Amazing. Love it. Absolutely good work.
I'm exhausted.
Absolutely. Tell me that's somewhere near live and you did that on your Digitax and the ESX and stuff. That would make it a fucking 12 out of 12T out of, anyway. Good fucking
12T?
track, mate. 12T? So if you like what you did there, hop on over to his account. I imagine there's a free download of that somewhere.
Oh dear, I don't even like that sort of music and I love that track.
That just was fucking brilliant, wasn't it? And I keep getting this dude's name wrong, man. Is that Sparrow? S-P-A-R-O. Sparrow?
S-P-A-R-O.
Sparrow.
God, I just can't.
Anyway, Robin Lavender, who I met the other day. Apparently this is him with his new toys. He's got a fucking scooper, which usually sit up there, and
Sapro.
Sapro.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, the P would have to be the other way around. Jimmy Scavenger says, that was wicked.
Yes.
Yeah, no shit. Justin says, I need a lie down. No shit. Man, this is really good. This is really, really good. Apparently this is a new kit and he's just kind of testing it out. The Demora and the Scooper. Scooper is a scatter and a looper with some sort of modular device. Dwayne White says, yo, my gardener. Dwayne, how's it going, my man? Don't think your track's going to be played this week. I think it's in next week's show. But we'll see. This is lovely.
This is really nice.
He's built it as electronic, but this is blatantly psytrance, right?
Yeah, it's psy.
This is psytrance, right?
It's on the left field of psy because it's got some quite unusual. What's the word? Rolly synth lines underneath.
Okay.
It's not full on. It's not dark.
Yeah.
It's, but it's quite mellow psy, and yet it's quite fast.
Yes. Laura says, who is this? And this is Sapiro.
Oh God!
Anyway,
I've forgotten already.
Robin Lavender. Yeah. Justin says this track is lovely, and it is. I'm going to knock it on a bit. It's a long track, but it is absolutely beautiful. Rob, I'm very, very impressed. Rob has invited us to go to his garage, I believe it is, and do a URL soon once the weather warms up a bit, so I'm really looking forward to that. Jimmy Scavenger says trance.
Lindsay says trance. Yeah! It has its place.
It has its place.
Yeah.
Remember, take a picture of yourself watching the URL. Actually, I'll do it now. Screw it. This is my contribution. I'll get last week's up as well. Promise. All done. That's me doing it. You should do it too. Oh, Amy sent me a message. I can't hear it. Oh. Amy, sorry, honey, I can't hear that.
If I have a criticism,
Bit boring.
a bit too long before the break.
Yeah.
Breakdown.
Way too long before the break.
The breakdown should have been a good minute earlier.
Yeah.
And then possibly a mini breakdown towards the end.
Yeah. Boring's the wrong word.
No, it's not boring. It's what's the word? Drifty. It's what's the word? It's early evening sign.
Yes. It's not really my bag, but it sounded lovely.
It's lush. It's lush.
7.5, and that's been really mean to you, fella, because it's a really nice track, and it's just personal preference. But it sounded beautiful.
Yeah.
I know it was all hardware, so good man.
It's an 8 from me.
Really?
For obvious reasons.
You're a sci-fi
Because I'm a bit of a sci fan. Yeah.
Yep.
This is it. Even though it's not my absolute favourite sort of sci, I could appreciate it, and I know exactly where it would fit.
Oof. Okay, this is some dude who, as I said the week before, got thrown in prison because his mate grassed him up. So he's staying off of social media and passing me these tracks, thingy. But he's out of prison and he's doing this now.
Yeah. Decimator.
Yeah, he literally is.
Yeah.
Oh no. And we're back. I've got food, haven't I?
Yes.
Read that, people, but this is an EMX1 and a Chaos Pad, so it's just one piece of kit.
Yeah. And that's pretty impressive for one piece of kit.
Cool. What are we talking about? Oh my god.
Things paused.
Yeah, it looks like we went down for a bit.
Oh, right, okay.
Sorry about that, people.
Yeah. Blame the magic box. It's not our fault.
Apparently I paused the internet. Yeah, we're all back up, people. 50 of you back in. Hello, how's it going, people? Shame you missed this. This is very intelligent techno, all made on an EMX. I'm impressed. I'm going to give you a 9. Well, fuck. Facebook sucks.
Yeah.
I am going to sort out restream. I've just been a little bit busy, and then today I was very lazy. I'm not going to lie. I ain't touched a fucking thing. Yeah, I'm going to give you a 9 on this. It's intelligent, it's a bit empty, but it's moving.
The audio separation is really good.
Crisp as fuck, especially on an EMX.
Yeah. It's crystal clear.
Peter, Pudge is literally down here.
Yeah, occasionally going, meow.
Yeah. She's literally slutting herself up on the floor like
Hello. She's been very sweet. God, she's letting me tickle her belly. That's brave.
Yeah, careful, she'll be talking about you. Go on then, Linz. Give that one some scores.
It's a 7.5 from me.
Oh, okay, right.
Not over keen on that particular style.
Okay.
And some of the what's the word? The segments were some of them could have been longer, some of them could have been shorter. The structure was slightly what's the word?
Erratic.
Yeah, erratic, I think is the best way to put it.
Okay.
I'd have liked to have heard a little bit less of the minimal bits, a little bit more of the rolling bits. But again, that's personal taste. In terms of the actual production value of it, it was absolutely crystal clear. And considering it was produced on such a minimal piece of kit, you know, that's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And this is why it's so difficult to mark.
Oh, hello. This is Aaron Courts with Rats on Acid.
Chasing rats. Well, actually chasing a sweetie wrapper, but...
honestly, don't bother buying them. Don't bother buying capsules, Chris packets.
Yeah. They make a scrunchy sound.
There you go. Honestly, instantly. So yeah, this is Aaron Courts with Rats on Acid. Me and the War Mitchell did a remix for... Who did we do a remix for? Oh, for these guys. Yeah,
you are mad.
For Aaron Courts. And Rats on Acid did a remix as well. The remix is fucking awesome, and the master of it is just so fucking loud. Expect some dirty acid techno here, people.
Some beautifully predictable dirty acid techno. It comes in exactly where you expect it.
Yeah.
Which is always my criticism with a more erratic structure, because it's not predictable. I've said it so many times before, but I love it when you can predict when it's all going to come back in, because everybody knows it's going to come back in at that moment, and everybody feels that sense of connection. The Space Cadet glow, as Pink Floyd call it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. It's something I miss from my sets. Mainly because I miss getting to the whatever box I need to move whatever, you know? And then it's trying to build it back up again and be predictable.
But, you know, Aaron's a genius at doing this. Just gets it right.
And he says no acid in this one, sorry. It sounded like you had an acid line in there. Huh? Whoa! Filth, what's making those noises, Aaron? I reckon there's a bass synth in there somewhere.
There might not be acid per se.
No, this is in the box.
But, absolutely. Yeah. You know, from a purist point of view, well, it lacks the 303 bass line, therefore it's not acid techno. Yeah. It's acid techno as far as I'm concerned. It's got some evil sounds in there.
Jimmy Scavenger says, predictable, ordinary, boring. Not quite so but I get where you're coming from.
We'll agree to disagree on this one, Jim. I like it predictable.
You can buy this track for £1, so get your asses over to Straight Jacket's Bandcamp. This is Trash Can. Lovely fucking track, mate.
Yeah.
Martin Murphy says, best track of the night so far. Apparently this is an MS-10, 20, a Pro 1, Juno bass synth, something too. Oh, and a bass station too.
You see that?
Solid sound.
That synth line sounds very acidy to me.
Yeah, it really does. Justice says, great structure, my favourite track so far.
Yeah,
because it's made by a very professional person.
It is.
Lovely sounds in this one, Aaron. Absolutely lovely sounds. A 7-minute track. You've had your 3. You may not get the full 7, but
it's glorious. Well, I'm just a sucker for these sounds, so you know. What can I say?
Jim Prendergrass says, would love to hear this in Boomtown, but I can't go. It's a shame. Yeah, the 404 acid leak lineup looks pretty good this year. Love that noise. Somebody said something in a language I can't understand. Hello, Budge. Hi, Budge. Genocide says 9.5 banging. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 909.
Yeah, it's a 9.5 for me. It has to be.
Trash Can. Name of the track. Old School Vibe, says Justin. Of course, this is the grandfather. Well, no, what did we decide we were going to call him?
Godfather.
The
Godfather of acid techno, yeah.
Acid techno, yes. Jimmy Scavenger says, track of the night so far, absolute belter. That's only because you joined 10 minutes ago. No, but I agree with you, mate. Track of the night for very different reasons, because it is just so techno. Aaron, well done, my man. Aaron, well done. It was always going to be good. Rats on Acid is involved in it as well, you know.
It's just excellent.
That noise you made as soon as I turned up. Somebody says it all, really. Anyway, up next we have somebody. People by Station Zero. Meow. 9-minute track. The Lord. Come on, people. I suppose the final 3 minutes is where it's at. Right, okay. Thank you very much, fella. There.
And as a total comparison, we've now got a sort of atmospheric track.
Noise track.
A soundscape.
You're not the first person to put in the soundscape.
No.
I'm just going to dip into that first 6 minutes. Yeah, I kind of thought it'd be the same. Right. Talk amongst yourselves, people.
This has got a real in the heart of the machine feel to it, you know.
What, cat? Now? Oh, you've lost your thing.
Yeah. I I threw it out the door for her, but
back in. Maudio's late to the party. Chris EG says that was fire. It was indeed. Yanti says that was an orgasm, and Aaron Court says thanks for playing as always. No problem. Thanks for submitting to the show. We really like your stuff, Aaron. And if we can introduce somebody who doesn't know you to you, then please, absolutely. Yanti says very ambient. You are not fucking joking. That's it. But you eat whatever's on the floor instead of worrying about that. How do we mark this?
We mark it on the basis of imagining a manga cartoon set in a sort of industrial environment, and there's something dramatic happening. It's got that sort of...
Funnily enough, the Pacific Rim was on earlier today.
Pacific Rim?
Yeah.
With the giant robots?
Yeah. And this kind of reminds me of being in like one that's kind of broken down.
Exactly, inside the machine. Yeah.
However, you've got to do more than this, surely. Give it here, Josh will throw it for you.
Again, it's a soundscape.
Yeah.
You can't... It's a soundscape.
Alan Crawford's put it perfectly. Undeniable effort this, but maybe a bit too long for the URL. Yeah. And now, don't really know how to mark it.
No, it's so difficult to mark soundscapes. As I said, I just have to close my eyes and visualise a sort of a video to it.
In the heart of some kind of machine, organic machine. Anyway, so... Good in a horror film, says Genocide. Yeah, absolutely. Not really good on an...
I don't know about a horror film. It's more manga to me.
Okay. Yeah, no, manga works. Okay, so Johnny T has put in a track. It says, please start from about 1:20 in. So there is 20. Oh, hello, you're loud as fuck, mate. Sorry for deafening you all.
Nice shuffle.
Radio says, sound creepy. I agree.
Yeah, creepy. Creepy manga sort of visions.
Dwayne White says, if you can't dance to it, it ain't music.
No, that's the whole point. It's a soundscape. Yeah, it's like a piece of expressionist art.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You look at it and it creates a mood, a feeling. It's a music, but it's a completely different way of looking at it.
Yeah. Art. Totally, 100%.
And you can't criticise it for not being dance music because it's not dance music. Apples and oranges, no. But very difficult to mark.
Yes,
I don't know enough about how difficult it is to make a soundscape to be able to say, oh, that was really clever, or maybe it was just a load of buttons pushing. I have no idea.
And the problem with making soundscapes is I have no interest in trying to make one either. So, I wouldn't, Like this dip.
Good.
Yeah, I like the dip here.
It's almost got some vocalisation almost.
I was thinking bass. It sounds like a bass with a wah on it, but I get where you come from.
Yeah.
Vocalisation. Dwayne White says, I got told. oh! Playful acid, love it.
Yeah, I can't criticise this.
Jim says, this sounds a bit different. The synth is breathing. Yeah. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. You're hearing the same thing that I'm hearing. And liking it.
This is Johnny T. Again, Leaf and Johnny T team up to make some lovely music.
Yeah.
And Johnny makes some lovely music all on his own, as you're hearing right now. Not too keen on that. It's a bit changing notes. It's a bit muddy or clashing.
Chord change?
Yeah, it's a bit muddy. You get some other notes in that one, but...
I agree that the chord change interferes with some of the other sounds.
Yeah.
It's just a hint of discord, which actually builds up the tension and it could be deliberate.
Yeah, I think it is. But
let's face it, at the end of the day, if you actually do a chord change, what you're trying to do is you're trying to change the mood, to create a degree of tension, and then you take it back to the original, which is what's called a resolution, and it gives a sense of relief and it washes over you. That can be quite effective.
Okay, the only criticism I think I've got is the acid line is a bit sharp and the bass line is a bit muddy. Yeah, sounds like it's raging. That might be because we've got it turned up live here, I don't know.
The acid line was sharp, bass line was quite muddy. Taken in isolation, I think they'd be perfectly acceptable. The comparison between the two
is hard.
Put them into sharp relief.
Yeah. Yay! Justin says, love it. Yeah, regardless, it's a really, really nice track, and it's like touching the night. Pip John says, Chemical Brothers. I agree. Lovely. Playful, call and response in the music. The acid line's asking the question, the bass line's trying to answer it. You know?
That's a good way of looking at it.
8.5 from Genocide, an 8 from Justin, and an 8 from David Johnson. Okay, we are entering the last quarter of the show, people. Go on, then stick a number to it.
That's an 8 from me. It would have been an 8.5 if the two sounds hadn't quite argued so much.
Yes, they didn't. They had that call and response, but they were arguing with each other.
Yeah, there was a definite disagreement going on.
But
neither side was giving way.
No. Other than that, the track was really, really good.
Yeah,
really, really
that's
good.
it.
Dear, electronic. Oh, this is Yanti.
Sounds very atmospheric.
It's billed as electronic. This track is made with my voice and guitar, recorded on a microphone, and you can hear it kick, big boom, drive, and synth, and lots of fun with this one. Experimental is what you were looking for, not electronic. I think we're still getting scores for the last one. John Coffey gave it a 7.8. Alan Crawford gave it a genre-hopping 7 cats. I like that score. Mario said it's getting nasty nice, and now I believe we're in for this one. And Justin Lee says ambient. I agree.
Ambient, but with a strange booming roll.
I wouldn't want to listen to it on camera.
I could possibly listen to this in an illegal state of mind, there's no doubt about that. This is definitely darkened room, let it wash over you sound. I don't do enough of listening to music in darkened rooms, that's the problem. In fact, the only time I do get a chance to listen to music in darkened rooms, I usually fall asleep about 10 minutes later.
I don't have a very easy shut off point, so when I listen to stuff, it's going to be high energy because I'm trying to keep my energy up.
Yep, same here. And that's the problem. I put something like this on and think, right, I'm just going to chill, and 10 minutes later I'm gone.
Dwayne says, well sounds. Pip says, it's very buildy. Yes, it is. Roman says, distortion. And Genocide gives it a mushroom. It's very moody and edgy. It's not really for me. So I'm going to abstain from marking it, but I like what you've done. Is that fair?
That's perfectly fair. I often abstain. I do like it, and I am going to mark it, and I'm going to give it an 8.
Oh, good score.
Because it spoke to me. Ooh. I could listen to that. Yes, I'd be asleep after 10 minutes, but that's no criticism of the music. That's just the fact that I'm on edge all the time, and then when I do try and relax, I'm gone.
Maddie says, good kick. It sounded really like in the background. Whoa.
Yeah, and it got louder and louder as the track went on. And to be fair, towards the end, it was becoming a little bit over the top.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it started off and it got more and more. Yeah.
Did not notice.
Oh, I did.
Genocide gave it a chilled 8. David Johnson gave it a 7. Martin gave it a 6. And Dave says, very trippy, not my typical style, but it deserves a 9 from me. This is Fuzzy, who usually puts in techno, but this is his other album that he's got going on, which isn't techno. So it's very different, isn't it? Ooh, trapped in microphones.
This is fill your mind with entactogens and be in love with the whole world music.
Use sunscreen.
It's sort of, it's far nicer than that.
Wear shades. Don't get up in the morning.
Look after your knees, you'll miss those when they're gone. I know. No, this is absolutely beautiful.
It really is. Don't take drugs, kiddies.
Really?
Listen to your elders.
Nah.
Stay in school.
Hang on, I am an elder.
That's very true, actually.
I can listen to myself now.
We can start telling ourselves what to do. Right, quit your job now! Again, tracking an eye, but for like wildly different reasons. Jim, this is absolutely beautiful.
It reminds me of Lemon Jelly. Lemon Jelly do some tracks that are almost as beautiful as this.
Weren't they like a metal?
Lemon Jelly? Ooh, no. Possibly. Experimental, electronic, and playful.
Okay. A Virus says dreamy.
Ooh.
I agree.
And the melodic sequence is so emotional, so evocative.
Lisa, who we were in the studio with last night, says I'm singing Jolene over the top. Quite beautiful.
Yeah, the chord sequence is similar enough, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
In fact, it's exactly the same. It's the same chord sequence.
It could do with a vocal.
It would change the nature of the track completely.
It would, totally. Jim says, yeah, lemon jelly. And loads of people are saying, yeah, Jolene, I can hear Jolene all over this. Terry Oxby says, send me this, please. I believe Jim's already released this, Terry. Sure of it.
It is.
10 out of 10 from Dave. Yes, an awesome track. Tracking it out, but for very different reasons. For very understandable reasons, I would also add as well.
It is. It's Jolene.
Yeah.
It is Jolene. It's adapted from Jolene. It's exactly the same musical sequence. But it's beautiful. What is it, Pudge? You want me to play with your thing again? Come on.
She hasn't got many toys around at the moment, bless her. Now this is I Am Maniac. I'm pretty sure I got that right this time. 4-minute long track.
And it's going to be very different from the last one I'm at.
Are we?
Meow!
Ah, there we go. Again, made on the way to work on a bus, on a pad, I believe. Carl Hinsley has joined the place. How's it going, my friend? And here Marios is in. This is I Am Maniac. The call-in. I believe we're still talking about the last track, and David Johnson says needs a jungle rhythm. Definitely needs something. This is actually really fucking beautiful. I believe we're still getting from the last track.
Oh, that's nice.
And there's that vocal that the last one might have needed.
Maybe.
Knew it was going to be good. Oh, we're going to the chill point in the tonight's proceedings.
This is good. This is really nice.
What we got next? Dirty Clyde. Only a few tracks left. We're right on track. I might say Dirty Clyde for right at the end. 4 tracks left. That's provided nobody else puts any more tracks into the thread. Otherwise we'll be doing 30 like next week. A bit loud there, something came in a little bit too loud.
Yeah, a little bit in your face.
Well, that's nothing that EQ won't do. You can sit in the wave as well.
Yeah.
Marios, who made this tune, definitely Lemon Jelly for the last one.
Yeah.
Hey, apparently Armando is in the building. Hello, Armando. We should be seeing you soon in Berlin. We're doing a URL from yours. It'll probably end up being on Thursday. That'll appease the Boombastic boys no end. Marios gave the last track an 8, I believe. Akizo says the vocal sounds very nice. Yes.
Yeah.
Sparsely used as well. A little bit of delay on it.
But it gives you that illusion of separation where you've got the drums are right there and the voice is right over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's so important in tracks. Otherwise, everything just feels like it's here.
Yes.
or right over there.
Raymond says this is a lovely track mixed between liquid D&B and techno sounds.
I would describe it as liquid jungle.
Okay.
Rather than liquid drum and bass.
Yeah.
Liquid drum and bass has got a much more simple rhythmic structure. This has got that complicated, jungly type thing.
I love the way she keeps bringing it back. Honestly.
Yeah, this is it. This cat plays fetch. Yeah.
Dwayne says mix needs work, but nice vibe.
Yeah, I agree.
Awesome.
The mix needs work because it's varying in volumes all over the place, but
Pip,
really nice.
Pip says this is another prime example of the kind of music I'd love to make myself. 19 out of 20. Yeah, but sometimes, Pip, we are better at appreciating some musics than we are creating them.
Yeah, I put my hand up to that one.
No, really?
Well, let's face it, I critique an awful lot of music. Do I make much?
Yeah, no.
What is it? I'm averaging, one track a year so far?
Like that. I think you failed last year.
Yeah, I know, but I was busy last year.
David Johnson says singing Jolene over the top of this one as well.
Oh, right, okay.
Does it work?
I'm going to have a Jolene night.
Jolene. I mean, it's not as clean.
You sing it in a minor key and it does. It works.
Justin says 8.5 Chasing Cats. I like it. Touching a 9. Beautiful, not really my thing, but absolutely stunning. Go on then.
2 criticisms, obviously.
Go.
The first is it needs to be mastered because some of those rhythmic sounds were actually too in your face.
Yes.
And the volumes were going all over the place. And the second one, it could do with a breakdown in the middle.
Did it not have one?
No.
Oh. 1, 2. Oh, yeah.
There was some intervals where there was what's the word? The rhythmic sound had some
ease,
lots of mid-range, and then it came in very, very high-pitched, but it needed to just stop for a bit and maybe just have a wum and the vocal, even if it was just for a couple of bars, do you know what I mean? And then bring the beat back in again, just to give you a breather in the middle.
Max says yes, Jolene fixed to the last one. Oh, Roman says I'm DJ Dryby, who is the guy that I had to put the track in for. Who made that? It was a very techno track. You said it was a little bit erratic. This is nice. Hex Live Dorless, Robbie McAdam.
The one that I liked all the sounds, but I thought that the actual sort of structure of the bar structure
was a bit off.
Yeah, it was.
You can. Only if you come and say hi to everybody. Ticking all the boxes.
It is. It's ticking all the boxes for that dark minimal techno sound. And when I say minimal, I don't mean sort of European minimal techno. This is a Birmingham sound again.
Yes, Collide sound.
Yeah, this is a Collide sound.
It's a 7-minute long track, and somebody's put here, wait for it in 3 minutes, so I'm going to knock it on a tiny touch.
Okay.
Alan Crawford says,
oh,
yes,
chord change.
Doghouse is watching. Hello, Jason Mark Walsh. How's it going, my friend? So yes, me and Warren were in the studio last night with Lisa Jane, is it? I'm crap with names anyway. But you should hear that song pretty soon. Oh. Totally original. Yeah, again, predictable.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Building.
And where it needs to be. Again, I'm going to knock it on to 3 minutes.
Nice bit of slight arrhythmia to build up tension. Yeah.
Mao says he's off. Apparently he's on a little holiday somewhere, so enjoy those Alps, motherfucker. Don't break a leg. There we go, Lisa Joanne. Yes, we were in the studio with Lisa Joanne last night. Totally original track. Lisa wrote the lyrics as she was going on, and then me and the War Minstrel put it in and mixed about with it. You should hear something like that very, very soon. I like it, but it needs to move more.
When you say move,
3 minutes for those hi-hats.
Okay, a little bit slow coming in maybe. Again, it could do with an almost total breakdown in the middle. Just again, to make people think, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Then you bring it back a little, and they all go, ah. But I love the drive of it. It's got a real locomotive sound.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely danced to it on a dance floor. It really is taking its time to get where it needs to go.
I think it's there.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think it's there. That's the thing. And that's what I'm saying about maybe a little bit more of a... again, I keep on saying this, man. People need to put breakdancing into their music.
Well, he keeps pulling elements out, but I'm not too sure it's a breakdown.
Well, this is what I'm saying. If pulling elements out, okay, that gives the song structure and movement. But sometimes you just need to stop almost everything. Just perhaps one element that people know that it's still going.
Again, we're back at the stuff that I heard a lot at Glitch Festival. Paula Temple, there was a track earlier, very much in the shuffle techno. Nothing wrong with it.
No, that's it. And let's be honest, on a big rig in a free party,
you're not going to care. Yeah, you're not going to care. Dwayne White says, breakdown, definitely needed.
Yeah.
Aziko says, dance floor, totally. But John says, 808 out of 909.
And this is a bit of a breakdown.
Yeah. It's way late in the track, though.
Yeah.
Alan Crawford says, 7 Hoovers. Yeah, I agree with you, Alan. 7. It's not. It's nice. It's not floating my boat enough to say what's in the other room.
It's an 8 for me because it actually builds up a degree of excitement in me.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely. I'm loving the noises of it. So
that is my favourite kick sound.
Yeah, it's punchy, flappy,
and it's got no musical quality whatsoever. It's just a dead thud.
Okay, so that was Rob McAdam, Hex. That was very, very good.
Yeah,
okay, so I am going to
an 8.
save Lee Ward, who is Dirty Clyde, for the end, I think. Up next, we have David Johnson. Oh, hello. Under That Mat, Acid Dub by DJ Jones. Again, DJ Jones put up a post the other day of all the tracks that he has remixed, just remixed, from the URL, and there's 31 tracks there, so please fucking check that out.
Another prolific person, eh?
Prolific is just unbelievable.
I hate prolific people, they make me look lazy.
Yeah, and me.
God, if they make you look lazy, then they must make me look dead.
Snail paste.
Yes.
Again, this is very DJ Jones. Very, very DJ Jones. You put one into the Boobastic Boys last week, fella, and I think we were all agreed on that one. They could have been a little bit harder. You got hard and grit going on here. A little bit faster, maybe.
Yeah, I'd like it a little bit faster. But then again, this would fit in with the Birmingham club.
Yeah, oh yeah,
again, it's that same. What's the word?
Progressive?
No, that's the whole point. It's darker than progressive.
Okay. That third is getting a bit on my nerves now.
Yeah, but that's the problem with that sort of techno. It doesn't move on enough for me. I can dance to it all night, but I like something with a bit more of a, I don't know, variation, a bit more of a bite. Basically, with acid line.
Yes.
Okay, an acid line and the occasional bit of vocal nonsense. Somebody shouting something, with a urban subculture reference.
Yes, I do.
Because I'm a walking cliche, all right?
Aren't we all? It looks like we've crapped out again. I don't know what's going on here.
All right, okay.
We're good over there. Only 23 people watching. There's 51 over there. Broadcast is interrupted. It's right. We're recording through.
Yeah. I like this more. Now that's better.
We are. Oh no, does that mean no one can see us? Yeah, stream's broken, I agree, Terry.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know. Reconnection successful. Hey, we're back! We're back,
and you missed the really good bit with a nice little sort of almost an acid line coming up.
That was unfair to DJ James. Anyway, we are back, people. I'm sorry about that.
Because, to my mind, the best bit of the track was when we lost it. So
off air. And we are kind of pressed for time now. We've got 20 minutes left, so
yeah.
And we're back, people.
Yeah, I'd like to see this about 10 BPM faster, but again, personal taste.
Yep. Noises are spot on.
Yeah.
Structure, love it.
Yeah.
Terry says, rewind! watch the replay, fella.
No.
We want to go home.
Oh, I hate rewinds. Oh, God. Who wants to rewind? Nobody.
Yeah,
You
Facebook
are the
hates me on mod. I wouldn't
funniest
worry too
cat.
much about it.
Fetch.
There you go. It's done it again, so we're all good.
Yeah.
Terry gives it a 9. Gremley says, I like this. And Roman says, I hear acid. Yes, you do.
Yeah, that's it. An unusual acid line, but it works.
Dark. I think he's got TD3 as well. It's darker, it sounds more bubbly, which is what's been missing from the new style of acid stuff that people are producing because the machines just don't create it. Alan Corver gives it a 9 out of 10.
And I think it's because there's an awful lot of people who are making what they call acid techno out there that think that the classic acid sound is passé.
Yes.
And no, it's not.
No, it's not. Terry Oxby says, the replay will be fucked too, Doe. No, not so. The replay on YouTube will be recorded from OBS. So we have a continuous... Honestly, it should be a much better quality stream as well because there's no faffing around with buffering. It's just going straight to the computer. Anyway, Morgan Juniper says, drunky acid. Yes, absolutely. It's a good track. Good track. 808. Give you an 808 on it.
It's a 7.8. It would be an 8 if it was 10 BPM faster.
Yeah.
But personal taste. Your cat is becoming a kitten again.
Yeah, it does. Every couple of days. Okay, next up we have us a Facebook story. Okay, so we're going to skip one and go back to that. I'll load them up. Rave X The Quest. Oh, it's only 2 minutes long. Bloody hell.
Okay. That's fair enough. Snag.
Very, very, very quiet.
I was expecting it to be muddy listening to that kick, and it's not at all.
So was I.
It's just a massively compressed kick, which can work. And now he's uncompressing it, and here it comes up into the mix. That's good. Decompressing, uncompressing.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Compression. I don't know what the word is. Another one at about 130 BPM.
Right, let's just show you who you are actually. Oh, where's this guy?
That was nice.
Predictable. Looks like Terry's off. See you later, fella. Like I say, the next couple of shout-outs are all to do with Boomstick Records, and so I will be shouting about that. Pleasure having you here, Terry, and let's see if I can get up to you for one of those shows. There's 4. Let's see if I can get to you for one of them. David Johnson says, thank you for the scores. No problem. Alan Crawford says, more smooth melody, 303, like it. I think we're still talking about David's track.
Quite possibly.
It's nice.
It is. Again, it would fit. We've had, I think this is the 4th or 5th track we've had that's about 130, 135 BPM, what I would describe as the more, if to use the word turgid is unfair, but it's turgid.
Go on.
But, because that makes it sound like it's swimming in treacle, and it's not, but compared to the faster stuff we like, would all have fitted into the same Collide type set.
Yes. Yanti gives us a 10, so there are, audiences for this one. It's a little too light for me.
That synth line is now carrying it and making it a bit more exciting.
Yeah, it is only 2 minutes off the track, so I'm guessing this is just a little teaser. You're right, it's a touch too slow for my personal preferences.
Yes, but again, I know there's an awful lot of people who find 145 to 160 BPM far too fast, so it's personal taste.
Yep.
And I know there's people out there who like 180 BPM, and I'm sorry, but I would die.
Yeah, absolutely. Morgan informs me that turgid means slow and sluggish. Yes, I agree with those.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like to use the word, but I'm trying to think of a word that describes it that doesn't sound like it's insulting, because I just want to describe it.
Okay, so this is not what... Did we mark that last one?
I don't think no, I didn't actually, but I would give that a 7.5, slightly less than the previous one that was of a similar sort of nature.
I'm with Lindsay on this one. Okay, this is not what I expected. I expected this to be not eye-rigged up and really bad in quality, but it's really not. This is a one-handed camera jam. 2 TD303s. Let's just get our mugs out of the way.
Nice pace.
Yeah, it's nice for a one-handed jam.
Yeah.
Lee Rollinson Rolly.
Nice.
Alan Crawford raises a good point. The trick is knowing what stuff would sound good at +8. Yeah, absolutely. Everything sounds better at +8. This is really good.
Yeah.
It's live, one-handed. I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
Acid line sounds spot on.
Yeah. I've heard studio stuff that doesn't sound anywhere near as good as this.
Yeah.
So yeah, really impressed.
A bit loud.
Fast is good, loud is good.
Listen to that acid line.
Yeah. Feel it just at that level of like really pleasant anxiety that gets built up. It's just so nice.
Not so keen on the heavier kick you've just bought in, but it suits. Okay, for live, for one-handed jam, you're getting a 10.
Yeah. Needs to just suddenly stop for a beat and then come back in again.
Could do with a breakdown.
Yeah. And it can be a really simple breakdown. Literally just stop it.
Yeah.
And then start it again.
just the kick drum and the acid line, which is not far off what you got already.
Yeah.
And then bring the acid lines down. But yeah, awesome work. One-handed, live jam, love it.
I just don't know how easy it would be to do an absolute stop type breakdown in a situation like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Not too sure what mixer he's using either.
Well, there is an easy one. Mute.
Yeah.
And then unmute.
I think it's the TR8S. But yeah, absolutely banging sounds. I'd be right at the front of the system for this.
Yeah.
Everybody is giving this good scores.
Yeah.
And that is what a 303 should sound like. Behringer, you slit your fucking throat yesterday when you did that thing, whatever it was, the cork sniffer. You absolutely fucking slit your throat. I imagine you lost a billion customer, but your TD3, she sounds bang on, fellas. So what can I say with that? Anyway, lovely track, loved it. Track of the night for very different reasons.
Yeah, I mean, considering what it was done on, the fact that it was a one-handed live jam, fantastic.
Yep, absolutely beautiful, fella. Keep doing it. Send us some more, please.
From a track point of view, simple, short,
effective,
but effective. Yeah, that's it.
Let's do one more before we go into Dirty Clyde, because we do have the time, and it would save me next week when that happens. Okay, so this is Rick Lowe. And I knew it was going to be like this, so I thought, no. YouTube, you failing me bastard.
It's just like YouTube will sometimes go, yeah, okay, then you can have this one, and then other times just turns around and says, no.
Alright, let's try that.
I think you got it.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to see the video.
That's alright. We're not here to see the pretty pictures, we're here to hear the sounds.
Very, very true. This is Rick Lowe. XOR Nerd Sequence Hardware Jams Random Challenge. So if you don't know who Hardware Jams is and you like your techno on hardware or just music on hardware in general, get over to Hardware Jams. They run a weekly competition that I haven't been able to take part in for about the last 6 months because A, I've been busy, and B, I've been on bands. So as soon as that lifts, please, for the love of God, David Coogan, Andrew Coogan even, at Hardware Jams, run an acid thingy so I can just really tear into it. Anyway, this is Rick Lowe.
Visualise the end of a John Carpenter movie.
And here we are.
And it's the rolling credits at the end.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Let's see if YouTube wants to play ball now.
It's that... I like it because I like those sort of movies. Because I'm shallow.
Again, if I was into gaming and I was playing, then this kind of stuff, would be good for background.
Well, this is what I'm saying about the sort of 80s, early 90s sound of the cheaper but iconic B-movie type of stuff. This is the end credits. Do you know what I mean? It's like.
It's nice. Kind of ambient-y, kind of nice. Atari gives us an 8. Alan Corver said the video is cool as fuck, and apparently Armando is off. See you later, fella. Looking forward to your video, so hurry up with that, man. Sasha Baumgartner has just joined the party. It's a name I haven't seen in a while. How is it going?
Baumgartner. Yes. I know that name. Yes. I thought I recognised it.
Carl Heasley agrees with you and says Terminator Starlight.
Yeah, it has. It's got that end credits of that sort of movie feel to it. Which I like.
Yeah, it sounds organic. It's nice and, personal preference. That's it. YouTube's crapped out.
Yeah, oh well.
Personal preference.
We got 3 minutes of it. That's good.
Yeah, around about what was I going to say? 3.5.
I have no idea.
6.5, I think, is where I was going with that.
It's hard for me because I just like that sort of thing. It pulls images to mind that I find
appealing.
Memorable.
Yes,
and appealing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good work on that. If that's what you're after, then that's what you're after. Sasha gave it an 8, and Yanti gave it a 9.5 and said trippy shit. Right, you're in for a treat now. Dirty Clyde, people.
Life is the game from the National Lottery.
Piss off!
No!
Piss off! We've already fucking thingied something already tonight.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Dirty Clyde. Listen to this, bitches.
Hello and welcome to Balls Deep Bingo. My name is Sharon and I'll be your caller for the evening. So dammers at the ready and eyes down for your first number. 2 and 1, 21. 4 and 6, 46. 7 and 2, 72. All 2s, 22.
This is weird.
1 and 2,
oh yeah,
12.
Welcome to Dirty Clyde.
8 and 4, 84. On its own, the number 5. 6 and 7, 67. 7 and 4, 74.
Remember, take pictures of yourself watching and send it to me.
And we have a claim on 74. One moment while we check this.
That's sort of orchestral and anthemic.
So that's
lovely. The juxtaposition of the weird bingo stuff.
Congratulations to you.
What the fuck?
It does a lot of chip shooting stuff.
On with that same game now and looking for the 2 lines. 74 was your last. Eyes down for your next. 2 and 3, 23. She's
bonkers, isn't
wide.
it? Absolutely bonkers. I'm
9 and 7.
Really twisted out by this.
2 fat fucks, 88. Barely legal, 16.
Oh.
6, 56. A meal for 2 with a hairy view, 69. All the 4s, 44. 1 and 3, 13. And we have a claim on 13. One moment while we check this.
Yancy says maybe put a bit of delay on the vocals. Yeah, I agree. Graham Lees gives us 69. I agree. 69.
Invader, congratulations to you.
Yeah, I'd like to see the vocals steadily made more and more twisted and weird. So it starts off completely normal, and then by the end of it, it's flat, it's flanged, it's dark.
Yeah, it does say a demo, so maybe you'll do that to it. This is Lee Ward, Dirty Clyde.
I'd like to hear it. By the end of it, I'd like it to sound like it's Thanos doing the voice. Do you know what I mean?
85. It's brown and sticky, number 2. Gladys, stop punching Derek.
Brown and sticky, number 2. Love it.
Stop. You too, Betty. No, stop putting your dabber up there. No, you can't have a new one. It's your fault, so you can get it out yourself. Derek, stop encouraging her. Ashley, Right, it's him.
Where the fuck did you find this vocal sample from, Lee?
Now can we finally finish this game? Last number 2. Next number, 2 and 5, 25.
Alan Crawford said, could you weigh more with the vocals? Paulie Kennedy said, interesting, I like what he's doing. Yeah, absolutely. It also says 3 years ago. It does say 3 years ago, you're so right.
I mean, the backing is fantastic. The vocal sample is just so weird. It's a bit dry. It twists me out.
Who's encouraging who? Genocide says this is epic. 10.
Final prize of the evening, a night with Dirty Clive.
Paulie Kennedy just sent a photo in. Make sure the rest of you send a photo in.
She won't shit right for a month.
I'll try and dig out last week's as well in this post. Yeah, Dirty Clyde, love it. I'd like to hear some of your vocals in there as well though, mate. Right then, people, there are still 40 of you watching. I can't thank you enough for doing that. My co-host this evening has been the lovely Lindsay Mumford, the People's Choice.
Who is now deeply disturbed.
Deeply disturbed. Right, so, that's the end of part 1 of the 5th shout-out. There are at least 25 more tracks in the thread to go next week. I don't even know where I am or where we're going to be. It has been lovely having Lindsay here once again. It's been lovely having you guys here watch us once again. Thank the producers for putting in all those tracks. This evening, I am going to leave you with The Degenerate and Danger Zone.
My head hurts.
I think Lindsay liked Dirty Clyde's track. Anyway, I shall see you next week, people. Catch you later. Go on. This
sounds like Hawkwind.